Hi, I'm Colonel Cullen Jones, 65th Commander for the New Orleans District, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and today we are here in downtown New Orleans as part of the 2023 National Hurricane Conference. I'm really excited to be joined here today by the Director of the National Hurricane Center, Rhome, and I'm really honored to have the FEMA Administrator, Deanne Criswell, on site as well. So for the conference, we've had an opportunity to bring together emergency management professionals from the local, state, and federal levels from across the country as we look towards hurricane season 2023 as we get prepared for both preparation, response, recovery, and mitigation for extreme weather events. So speaking, Jamie Rhome from the National Hurricane Center, what can you say as we get prepared for this upcoming season?
Well, preparedness really happens now, before hurricane season. It's so tempting to wait until a hurricane is bearing down upon you, but there's no time to react when a hurricane is threatening a community. The lines at the grocery store and hardware store are long, the streets are crowded. It's just very hard to execute quickly when a storm threatens. So if you do it now, and we practice what we preach at the Hurricane Center. You come to my house in late May, you're going to see me doing some stuff around my house to make sure my supplies are easily accessible and I've got everything I need.
Outstanding, Jamie. Really appreciate that overview. And then also, as the Corps of Engineers, we have the honor of serving under the Essential Support Function 3 for Public Works and Engineering for FEMA during extreme weather events. So essentially, we get the ability to serve as FEMA's engineers. So as the FEMA Administrator, ma'am, any thoughts or perspective from you as we get ready to prepare for this upcoming season?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I just want to build on what Jamie had talked about, that the time is now to prepare. But one of the things that I worry about most right now is we've got so many people that live in new parts of the country, that live on the Gulf Coast, who have never experienced a hurricane before. And so now is the time to learn what your risk is. And know that hurricanes bring different types of risks. It's not just the wind that we see when we look at the scale, the type, the level of the hurricane, but it's also the storm surge, which is the #1 killer in these hurricanes. And it's also the rainfall that comes in from these weather events. So take the time, learn what your risk is wherever you're at, and then what are the actions you're going to take once you've been told to do something. If you've been asked to evacuate, where are you going to go? It doesn't mean that you have to evacuate hundreds of miles outside of the area. It could be just a couple of miles inland to make sure that you're out of harm's way. So learn your risk, make a plan for what you're going to do, know how you're going to get the emergency information, and take those steps today to be able to protect you and your family.
Thank you very much, ma'am. That was an outstanding overview. It is for everyone as we continue to get ready for this upcoming hurricane season. Being able to understand your plan at the personal, local, state, and federal level is essential. So from the New Orleans District, along with FEMA and the National Hurricane Center, this is Colonel Cullen Jones, SEON's Building Strong.